YouTube. What's going on? Happy hump day. Happy hump day to you. Another Wednesday. What a beautiful day today in the city of Hayward. Gorgeous day. Man. Can't ask for a better day than this. That's a nice view right there, right? I'm glad you're here to enjoy it with me, partake in it with me. See that island right there? It's a nice little island, surrounded by big body of water. Your life might be represented by that island and that big body of water. You may think you have everything you need. Why go elsewhere? Why turn to anyone else? You're secluded. You don't need anyone. Got everything you need, right? Well, some of us, we feel that way at certain points in time in life. But you got to remember, there's more to life than your little island right there. There's more to it. You go over the mountainside, there's another world out there that has more to offer than your little world. Don't limit yourself to what you can see, and only to what you can see, thinking that that's life. That's as good as life is going to get for you. No, you got to see beyond the mountainside. You got to see beyond your little body of water. If you start carving out a path from your water's edge through the mountains, you'll see that your waters lead someplace else. So you're looking at the waters that only you can see. And those may be the only opportunities that you think you have. You think your opportunities are encased or entrapped by your environment, but they're not. This world has a lot more to offer to you than what you may think. You can't be that island right there. You got to look beyond that. You got to take that risk and go over that mountainside and realize that there's other people. There's other people out there that are going through what you go through. There's other people out there that have created their own island for themselves. And there's other people out there that don't invite people in to their island. They feel that seclusion and being alone is the best solution for them. Perhaps they've been hurt by others, and they just want to be alone for the rest of their time. I can understand that. But at the same time, that ain't going to change your situation. At some point in life, you got to open yourself back up. Because being that lonely island out there will only last so long. At some point, you're going to need resources from someone. Whether that be advice, whether that be encouragement, whether that be help of any sort. You're going to need those resources from others at some point in your life. So being an island amongst yourself in this world is not your answer. Your answer is beyond that mountainside right there. Challenge yourself to dig yourself out of that island and get onto solid ground and start kicking up dust to get to where you need to be. And then one day, you're going to look back. You're going to look back and realize where you were at. And you're going to realize that where you were at wasn't the place to be. It didn't have all to offer that you thought it once did. Because you can only see so far. You basically limited yourself, is what you did. But you got to challenge yourself to make that walk in this life. And get over those hurdles. Get over those cliffs. Get through that mountainside. Go past that tree line. And see what's out there for you. Because there's more than just that little island. That little place where you find comfort. Don't get me wrong, from time to time, we all want a little seclusion from all the chaos in this world. If you turn your life into an island from time to time, then that's fine. But don't sail out to that island and burn your canoe. Don't burn your boat. Because that's not where you want to end up for the long haul. Trust me. Your answers to your problems are off that island, and they're out there. You can't see it because you haven't tried to see it. You can't see it because you burned your boat. You can't see it because you've given up on you. See, you keep thinking that there's a sailboat that's going to come out to your island and rescue you. You think that others are aware of your problems, when in fact, they don't even know you're even out there. Because you don't make your problems known. You don't have a shoulder to lean on. You don't have an ear to talk into. But all of that is over that mountain you've created. That assistance you may need, that job you may be looking for, that moral support, that financial support, whatever it is that you need that has placed you on that island that you've run away from, it's out there. Don't give up looking for it. If others have found it, you can find it. But don't just give up and seclude yourself and burn your boat. It's not the answer. It's not the answer. Yeah, your life may seem beautiful for the time being, but it's going to get lonely real quick. Resources are going to run dry real quick. Seclusion is not the answer. Being alone in this world is not the answer. Find some place where you can get the answers. Find someone you can talk to that can help you out of your situation. Don't just give up on yourself. Don't just give up on this life. Because guess what? There's buzzards out there that fly around looking for individuals like you, where they can just come and pick up the pieces. You don't want to end up something that the buzzards end up with. Something that the vultures are looking for. You don't want to become a resource for them. You want to be a resource to someone else. You want to be helpful and be a shoulder that someone else can lean on during their time of struggle. But you can't help anyone if you're out there all alone, if you're out there by yourself. Not only can no one reach you and assist you and comfort you, but you definitely can't reciprocate any of that to anyone else out there. So I strongly encourage you to get off that island of yours, if you created one for yourself. Get out there and get back on your feet. Light a fire under your feet again. That fire that was once there before. You're not too old. You're not too tired. You've just given up for the time being. But we don't give up around here. This ain't the channel for giving up. You weren't led to this channel to learn how to give up on things. That's not how we get down over here. So build you a raft, build you a boat, build you a canoe, whatever you got to do to get off that island of yours and get back in the swing of things. You've probably been on that island for years. You've probably been on that island for decades. But it's time. It's 2025. It's time. It's time to make things happen again for yourself. Remember, nobody's going to do it for you. It's time to get your life back in order. Remember, nobody's going to do it for you. Remember, it's time to get that career that you deserve. No one's going to give it to you. No one's going to do it for you. Do what you need to do that you know you need to do to get your life back on track. You need a haircut? Get your hair cut. You looking wild out there? Let's take care of that. Need to groom yourself a little bit better? Let's take care of that. Remember that First impressions go a long way with a lot of people. If you let yourself go, let's get it back together again. I've been there. Sometimes you get to the point where you just don't care no more. Okay, well, we've done with that. We've been through that phase. Okay? Now it's time to step it up. Let's show the world that you can shine, just like anything and anybody else. Start dressing appropriately. Start commanding respect from people. How you present yourself is the level of respect that you will receive or won't receive. That's all based on you and your attitude and your appearance. If people have a certain negative attitude or negative perspective of you just from first glance, then they're never going to respect you. So let's work on you first. Then let's work on your life change. Work on your attitude change. And let's get off that island right there. Too much time has elapsed. And nothing has changed for you nor your situation. You know why nothing has changed? Because it's not going to happen on its own. That's why. You got to make that happen for yourself. Time is running out for all of us. Never forget that. That's reality. So the time you have left, how well do you want to enjoy it? How long do you want to be here? How comfortable of life do you want to make it for yourself? The remainder of time that you have here. Don't think I got another 20, 30, 40 years to go. I got time. You never know. You never know, YouTube. Like I said, you may end up on that island and nobody knows you're even there. Nobody knows the hardships you're going through. No one can provide help to you if they don't know that you're in need of. And you know how they'll find out? When the buzzards start to show up. Don't let that be you, YouTube. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Remember, we keep it all the way peanut around here. Peace out.